welcome back to my channel. If you see a teddy bear crime scene, that was my dog. I'm also wearing this like really soft but ugly sweater from American Eagle. I bought it because it wasn't this big on the internet. So anyways, today if you're wondering why I look a little bit weird, it's because I started my makeup and I was like, you know what? I thought it would be totally fun if we just did a get ready with me for the morning meeting. So I feel like this is a little bit crooked. We fix that. Is that a little bit better? Maybe. So before we get started, yes, I know I look completely different without makeup. That's a known fact. If you have naturally red hair, usually you look a lot different without makeup because our skin and our eyelashes and all that are usually pretty fair. So when you make them black all of a sudden with makeup, drastic change. Personally, and I'm working on this, I don't like how I look without makeup whatsoever. The only thing that I did do was moisturize my face, prime my face with the e.l.f. Dew Primer, which I am really liking, and then I put on my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Bottle or like Better You foundation. But I also thought, because I got my BoxyCharm, there's some products in my BoxyCharm that I really wanted to try out. So I thought, hey, let's try out all the stuff that's in my BoxyCharm this month, and then we can kind of like review it while we go. So yeah, so grab your coffee. It might be a little bit, oh, I'm drinking out of Cody's mug and not mine. Ugh, there's cat hair everywhere, but that's okay. He doesn't care. He doesn't even drink coffee. So all right, let's go. To conceal, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer just because it's here. Now everyone raved about this, and honestly I was like, after like testing it for a bit, I'm like, it's okay, but it's not anything to like write home about. So I don't know what all the craze was with this. 100%, I don't get it. You know, it's there and I have it. So, oh my gosh, that's so much better. I zoomed in. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't think I would spend $27 on it. Honestly, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer works just as good. So I'm happy that I bought the $10 little travel size before I went out and I bought the whole thing. In my BoxyCharm this month, I actually got this Becca under eye brightening setting powder, and it's white, which I'm excited to try because all of my other setting powders are like yellow and they give this really awful like yellow tone, and my teeth are yellow enough for like all of that, so I don't need more yellow in my life. I want to give this a go. I want to try it. I'm gonna try it out today. I'm gonna try it on my inner eyes. If you don't know what BoxyCharm is, honestly, this is a lifesaver. It doesn't matter how involved with makeup you are. You can get a box that's strictly like mostly just skincare. You can kind of customize it a little bit. They kind of give you a little bit of more options. They are raising the price next month to $25 a month instead of $21, but the value of the box is like, it's really, really great if you're just starting out, because sometimes you don't know what to buy, right? You're like, I don't know what kind of makeup I want. Well, BoxyCharm will hook you up with that because they'll just give you makeup for $21, well, $25 now, $25 a month, and it gets you this box full of just like all kinds of goodies that you can try. You also, which you'll see, you'll get stuff that's like, Malantha? Excuse me? Most of my palettes, like this one came from a BoxyCharm, and I've been using it as a mirror and I'm gonna use it on my eyes today, but like the colors in this, oh, so great. Got it from BoxyCharm, $21 a month. This palette alone, I think retails for like 28 or something. So let's jump into our meeting time. You guys got some coffee? Yeah. Honestly, I'm loving this setup. Like, I know my couch isn't like the best background ever. I can fix it a little bit because I've got some natural light coming in from over there, and I've got my ring light going, so it's great. So one of the things I want to talk about today is opening up to people. And I know that's like really, really hard for me. It really is hard. I know it doesn't seem like it because I'm like literally putting myself out there on YouTube, and a lot of people are like, how are you doing that? And it's like, I don't know. I've always just like had a passion for talking. Yeah. So it's not as hard for me, I don't think, as like some other people. Like lots of people blog, right? And that's kind of like their thing that they like to do. Well, I like to talk. That's my thing that I like to do. But I really want to stress like the importance of opening up to people, because I've been going through it, guys. Like I have been some days, and you might have noticed, like I haven't been uploading, right? And it's because I feel like I can't even get out of bed some days. And it's like, why do I feel like that? I don't even have a reason. I just feel sad. And I texted my dad the other day and he was like, "Hi dad, how are you?" Actually, I texted him yesterday. This wasn't the other day, it was yesterday. I texted him and I was like, "Hi dad, how are you? You know, talk to me. You know, how's things going?" Interjection. I'm gonna interject a little bit so you guys know what products I'm using. So this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. I'm gonna go in with this to get to Brazil. I talked to him and I was like, you know, and so naturally being my father, you know, he's like, "Okay, what's going on? What's up?" You know, because like, you know, I had mentioned that I hadn't really reached out to him and we hadn't really talked that much. And he, you know, was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I was like, "Well, you know, I don't know, I'm just kind of going through it." And he's like, "Well, I'll call you when I'm off work." So I said, "Okay." So he texts me, or he calls me after work and we have this conversation and I said, "You know, I feel like I'm a failure. I feel like I'm going backwards in life instead of forwards." And my dad said, you know, and I think this is really good advice. My dad said, "Think of it as like pausing. You're not taking a step back." But he later elaborated on that. Think of it as like a pause. You're pausing your life so that you can, you know, gather yourself, gather your thoughts, and then when you're ready, you'll hit play again and you'll start going forward. And I think that that was just like really like nice to hear, especially from somebody who's been through life and has had numerous ups and downs. And honestly, my dad is one of like the most influential people in my life. And so it was really nice to hear that from him. And I said, "Well, you know, it feels like, you know, I took that step backwards and I'm not, you know." And my dad said, he's like, "Okay, well, if you want to look at it as you took a step backwards," he's like, "Well, I want you to think of this." He's like, "Okay, sometimes in life we do take a step backwards." He's like, "But sometimes you gotta take a step backwards to keep going. You gotta take a step backwards to look at the situation and assess the problem so that you can move forward. Sometimes when you're trucking along, you don't stop to, you know, assess the situation all the time. You're not going backwards in life, you're not ruining your life." And it was just like a really nice talk to hear. And so I really want to like stress the importance of just opening up to people, because sometimes you never know, you know. I'm not one to tell my parents how I'm feeling. I'm not one to confide. I've never been like that. I don't know. I'm not one of those people that just like is like, "Mom, Dad, help me." I've never been like that. I've always just kind of like, "Oh, it's fine," which was really detrimental in high school. I should have really just talked to them more. But you know, and I think that's just like one of the most important things is like you have people around you, you have support systems around you, and sometimes you just need to tell them how you're feeling. And it was hard for me to be like, "Yeah, Dad, I feel like a complete failure," but it helped me. And I think that if we reach out to people and we talk to them about the things that are bothering us, it'll really kind of set us straight and in the right direction and give us some hope, because oftentimes those people have been through it too. Trust me, my dad has been through some terrible times, so he knows, like he knows. Yeah, I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick because I cannot talk and do my eyebrows. I don't think those are even. That's a little better. So that was just like one of the things. This is gonna be like the longest morning meeting, but honestly it's kind of just like a get ready video, and I'm not really even doing anything. I just wanted to do my makeup because that makes me happy. Secondly, I want to talk to you guys about what I should do, because I'm struggling a little bit because I live a pretty boring life. So vlogging isn't always the best option for me because I don't have anything to vlog. You know, these sit down videos like the get readies with me where you just talk, you have your girl time, like that's kind of something, you know, our morning meetings, and maybe some hauls, you know, just kind of intermix the kind of two things that I really want to talk about. I'm thinking about doing a video where you guys kind of come with me and we organize my garage, because you all saw that in the other vlog. It's bad. If you guys want to see from me as a YouTuber, you know, I want to promote positivity and happiness and makeup and girly things and just have fun with my channel. So today I'm using the you can tell I have cats. I'm using the Pure Festival palette, and I'm going to go in with this psychedelic color. It's just this really pretty gold, and I'm gonna place that kind of like all over my eyelid. Usually I go in with a transition color, but honestly I've been doing this instead, and my eye twitches while I'm doing this, and so I get those lines from where my like eye was like freaking out. And I haven't been super into priming my eyeballs because honestly I don't even notice a difference, and I have hooded eyes, so honestly it's super annoying. So now I'm gonna go in with my transition shade. I'm gonna go in with Epic. It's just kind of like this burnt brown orange color, and it's really nice. I'm gonna take my Morphe brush and kind of just glide that right on in there. My Morphe brush is like too big for my eyeball, so it like just kind of gets it everywhere, honestly. There's some like really fun colors in here I'm thinking that I want to use. Thirdly, college sucks. I don't know why I went back to school. I mean, I do, because I do. I don't know what it is, but my teachers like hate me this term, and I don't get why. When I got my business degree, my classes were not like this. What's going on? And I'm taking two of the same teachers that I've already taken before, and they honestly seem like so different than what they used to seem. It's like, what's happening? I'm wearing like very like, I'm honestly not even going anywhere, so I don't even know why I'm considering. I'm gonna take Wild Child. You know, we're gonna take this hot pink and I'm gonna play with it. I don't know how. This might have been a bad idea. That's pink. I'm scaring myself a little bit because I don't think that was a good idea. This is so pigmented. I don't think I've used the pink in this palette before. So I'm kind of just placing it like half on my, like half into my eye and then on the outer side of it. I mean, it looks cool. I just need to find a way to like blend it. Okay, it does look cool, honestly. Let's just blend it out. I'm gonna take it on the outside and kind of blend that harsh line, which is kind of working, it's kind of not working. I'm really having to finesse this, holy moly. Oh, that just made it look muddy. Ugh, I don't know. This pink shade doesn't blend. I'm having to like literally like rub away my eyeball. It still looks like interesting, but we need like a transition between the two. So I'm gonna take Sunset down here. I'm gonna try to make something work. Oh yeah, so it's providing like a nice, really nice transition from the gold that we put down and this pink, because Sunset is like a reddish gold, like a pinky gold. It's making almost like a sunset kind of eye look. Yep, I want to play with this almost even a little bit further because I'm not really going anywhere. So let's take Fireworks. It's this shimmery here, and I'm gonna put it kind of like all over. Focus it mostly on that outer part, just because I want it to be a little bit of like a oh, I got some fallout going. I want it to be just a little pop of pizzazz. You know, this actually turned out pretty cool. Something that I'm grateful for, probably my son. He's been so funny lately. He has to stay the weekend with his grandparents, and he hasn't got to see them very much because we moved outside of town, so I let him go. He's my babies, and he's adorbs. And he's a good kid, and I get compliments on his behavior all the time, and it makes me so happy. I don't even know if I can do this on camera, but I'm gonna go in and tightline my waterline because yeah, I hate when I like tightline my waterline and I just like get it everywhere. If you're wondering, I used the NYX retractable eyeliner. I wear that one because I don't like the kohl eyeliners. I know that they are creamier, but I cannot do the sharpening all the time. Excuse me. I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Plumping mascara. I hate this mascara, but I'm basically at this point just trying to use it to get rid of it. I know I do this a lot differently than a lot of people do. Like, I know, but I find that this way works better. I just put the mascara on first, and then I put the eyelash on. And a favorite of mine has been these Ardell natural looking eyelashes. These things are freaking great. You cannot tell that you're wearing falsies, but it gives you just the right amount of eyelash to be like, ooh, yes, this is happening. So in my BoxyCharm this month, I actually got a pair of tweezers, which I was like, because I just bought some, as you guys saw, but we're gonna use these for the sake of the video since I'm trying to use pretty much all the things that I got in my BoxyCharm, so yeah, let's do it. If you guys want me to do a tutorial on how I put on my eyelashes, let me know and I'll go like more in depth. I just draw my eyelash on my pants. That is the most like question that I get from everybody is like, how do I put my eyelashes on? So I think my next video is going to be a challenge. I want to challenge myself to drink nothing but water, which is gonna be really hard for me. So yeah, I'm thinking that I want to do like a challenge because like I said, I want to be a lot healthier. And I was doing really good for a while, but then I kind of stopped doing really well. So the next thing in my BoxyCharm that we're going to test out is this Tarte. Yes, we got a Tarte item. Well, some of us did. Some of us got eyeshadow palettes. Some of us got this. I'm pretty sure my eyelash just stuck to the top of my, yep, it did. Cool. This eyelash is like really just not my friend today. We got this Tarte palette in the BoxyCharm, which is like, this alone retails for like $45. This is heavy and this is like so beautiful. So I'm like, we got a what in the box? Because this is like, this is expensive. This is like $45, yo. So really excited about that. We're gonna try this out. I put bronzer on already, which I guess is kind of good because I don't really see a bronzer in here. Look at that. Look at those shades. I mean, this palette is beautiful. Let's go in. What kind of blush am I thinking? We got some like red toned eyes, you know? So I'm gonna use this bottom blush right here. Yeah, look at that. Wow. This is so freaking pretty. Holy cow. It looks like I have highlighter on. I don't even have highlighter. It's a shimmery blush, so it's a shimmery blush, so if you don't like that kind of thing, you might not like that one. But there is a matte blush. Well, there's a little bit of shimmer in this top orange one, so if you don't like shimmery if you don't like shimmery blushes, you might not like this palette. That being said, I think it's pretty cool. I forgot to get a highlight brush. Oh, frick. Use this lighter highlight right here. Highlight those cheekbones, even though I really don't need it. Whoa, it's so pretty. Look at that. This might be my new favorite palette for the face because these colors are beautiful and they really enhance like your natural feel. Am I in love? Yeah. Next, I also got this lip gloss in the BoxyCharm. This is from the iconic London. It's a nice like kind of bubbly pink color, so I think we're gonna pop this on and see what it looks like. And honestly, I know a lot of people don't like these shades, but I live for these shades.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
It has a funky smell and it tingles. Is this for plumping? Is this supposed to plump? And it's got a sheen, but for the most part, this is basically just a clear gloss that tingles. The last thing that we got in my BoxyCharm I didn't use, but it's this glassy touch and soul like stuff. Looks cool. It's like a lotion, but yeah. I'm gonna set my makeup really quick with my Makeup Lasting Fix. I inhaled it. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Okay, yeah, so this was the finished look and I think I'm done with this Get Ready With Me. It was super long. Alright guys, if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up so I know to keep the vibe going. Be sure to subscribe too if you are new to this family. I do all kinds of videos. It really just depends. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!